Open your fridge for a second. Just imagine it. You slide the drawer open, expecting something simple, something useful, something that would help you cook a healthy meal today. And there it is, ginger. Or at least, what's left of it. A root that looked strong and fresh when you bought it. Now soft around the edges, wrinkled like it's aged 10 years overnight, with a suspicious spot that makes you hesitate. And that hesitation turns into a familiar feeling. Waste. Waste of money. Waste of chimi. Waste of the intention you had when you bought it, because you didn't buy ginger to throw it away. You bought it because deep down you wanted to do something good for yourself. For your digestion, for your energy, for your health, for your family. And here's the painful truth. Millions of people keep repeating the same cycle. They buy ginger when it's cheap. They promise themselves they'll use it daily. They put it in the fridge. Days pass. The ginger changes. They forget. They remember too late. And then into the trash it goes. But today, that cycle ends. Because when ginger is cheap, you don't store it in hope. You do something immediately. Something simple, almost shockingly simple, that turns ginger into a year-long health tool. And I'm going to show you exactly how. You'll learn the 3 best ways to preserve ginger so it stays powerful, flavorful, and ready any day you need it. Fresh like ginger, you can. Great straight from frozen, a jar method that helps fight spoilage. Perfect ginger cubes that make healthy cooking almost automatic and stay until the end. Because I'll reveal the one hidden storage mistake that ruins ginger for most people, even if they think they're doing everything right. Let's begin. Why ginger spoils so fast. Dr. Lens plus movie-style suspense. Let's talk like a doctor for a moment. But in plain language, ginger is not just a dry spice. It's a living root full of water, natural sugars, and active plant compounds. That combination is powerful for your body, but it's also attractive to the wrong visitors. Microbes don't need permission. Mold doesn't wait for your schedule. And bacteria doesn't care that you were planning to make tea tomorrow. It happens fast because ginger has 3 weaknesses. First, moisture, even a thin film of water on the surface. After washing, after handling, after sitting in a humid fridge drawer, creates a perfect environment for mold spores to wake up. Second, oxygen exposure. When ginger sits exposed to air, it slowly dehydrates. It becomes wrinkled, stringy, and weak. The flavor fades. The texture changes. And the root becomes less pleasant to use, which makes you use it less, which makes it sit longer, which makes it spoil faster. Third, temperature shifts. Your fridge isn't a stable laboratory. It's a busy environment. Doors open, warm air enters. Condensation forms, and that condensation is a silent enemy. Now, here's the part most people don't realize. Every time you take ginger out, touch it, and put it back, your hands bring moisture and microbes. That doesn't mean your hands are dirty. It means you're human. And ginger is sensitive. So the goal isn't to find a magic container. The goal is to build a simple preservation system that controls moisture, air temperature, portion access, so you don't keep reopening the same ginger again and again, because when you control those 4 things, ginger can last a long time. And now, let's connect this to your body. From a health perspective, ginger is famous for compounds like gingerols and shoggles, natural plant chemicals that help explain ginger's warming sensation and its reputation for supporting digestion and inflammation balance. When your stomach feels heavy, when your gut feels slow, when your body feels puffy or inflamed, ginger is often the gentle tool people turn to. Not as a medicine, not as a miracle cure, but as a daily support. And the sad part is, the ginger you throw away is the ginger you never got to benefit from. That's why this video matters. Topic 2, the same-day rule. When ginger is cheap, process it immediately. When ginger is cheap, most people buy more than usual. And that's not a bad decision. The problem is what happens next. They place it in the fridge like a future intention. They treat it like it will patiently wait for the moment they feel inspired. But ginger doesn't work like that. If you want ginger to last, you need one rule. Process it the same day you buy it, not next week, not when you have time. The same day, because the moment ginger enters your home, the countdown begins. It starts drying, it starts absorbing smells, it starts reacting to humidity, and if there's even one weak spot, sporage begins quietly. Here's the click DIY mindset. When ginger is cheap, you don't just buy ginger. You buy future convenience. You buy future health. You buy future meals. That will be easier to cook, but only if you preserve it right away. So do this. The moment you get home, step 1. Look for pieces that are already soft, bruised, or oddly wet. Those pieces won't last long, so either use them today or cut away the weak parts. Step 2. Rinse, quickly remove dirt. Don't soak it. Soaking invites moisture deep into the skin. Step 3. Dry, like it matters because it does. Dry it with paper towels, then let it air. Give it time. If you store ginger while it's damp, it's like putting a ticking time bomb in your fridge or freezer bag. Step 4. Choose your method, and this is where we get practical. You should preserve ginger based on how you actually use it. If you cook every day, gives paste, cubes may be your best friend. If you drink tea, often give slices or frozen tea. Portions work best. If you use ginger occasionally, gives whole frozen ginger is perfect. Now, let's turn this into 3 powerful methods that can carry you for a full year. For topic 3, method number 1, best overall. Freezing ginger so it stays fresh-like. If you want the best all-around method, this is it. Freezing can keep ginger usable for many months, and the beautiful part is that frozen ginger becomes easier to grate. But most people freeze ginger the wrong way. They throw it in a bag, push it into the freezer, and forget it. Weeks later, they pull it out, and it's covered in frost, stuck together, slightly spongy, or it has freezer burn that steals the flavor. So here's the correct way, step by step. Step 1, dry completely. This is non-negotiable. If there is moisture on the ginger, it will form ice crystals on the surface. Ice crystals damage the texture and create a wet layer that can ruin the fresh-like feel. Pat dry. Then edit. Step 2, decide peel versus no peel young ginger with thin skin. You can freeze it on older ginger. Peel it now so you don't struggle later. Step 3, portion it. This is the secret to convenience. Cut ginger into small knobs for cooking, thin slices for tea, or keep one piece whole for grating. Step 4, pre-freeze on a tray. Place pieces on a tray so they don't touch. Freeze for 1 to 2 hours. Why? Because pre-freezing prevents pieces from clumping into one frozen rock. Step 5, store airtight. Transfer to a freezer bag or container. Press out the air. Air is the enemy of long storage. Air causes freezer burn. Air steals flavor. Now the magic moment. When you need ginger, you don't even have to thaw it. You can grate it straight into soup, stir-fry, oatmeal sauces, marinades. And this is where the emotional shift happens, because suddenly, ginger isn't something you might use. It becomes something you do use, because it's always ready. And when healthy choices are ready, they become habits. Dr. Lenz. This matters because consistent small habits often do more for long-term wellness than rare big efforts. 1 cup of ginger tea once a month won't change your life. But ginger, used gently, consistently, supporting digestion, helping you feel lighter after meals, adding warmth and flavor without sugar. That's where the real benefit lives. 5 topic. 4, method number 2, refrigerator method. Gingering, a jog vinegar, or a lemon. Now let's talk about a method that feels almost too simple. A jar. A clean jar. This method is especially helpful if you love cooking savory meals and you want ginger ready, sliced and safe from fast spoil. Here's why it works. Many microbes struggle in acidic environments. Vinegar and lemon help create a space where spoilage slows down. This isn't a forever shelf-stable method, but it can dramatically reduce waste when done correctly and kept cold. Step by step, rinse ginger quickly and dry it. Completely peel if desired, slice into thin coins or matchsticks. Put into a clean glass jar, cover fully with rice vinegar, gentle flavor, or apple cider vinegar stronger, or lemon juice mixed with a bit of vinegar for balance, seal, and refrigerate. Now here's the nutritionist trick. When ginger is already sliced and stored, you use it more. You add it to stir-fry soups, salad dressings, quick marinades, sauteed vegetables, and that changes your week, because a healthy kitchen is not built with motivation, it's built with prepared tools. If you want to eat healthier, your ingredients must be easy. This jar method turns ginger into an ingredient you reach for, not an ingredient you forgot. Method number 3, fastest daily use, ginger paste cubes for a full year. Now we're moving into the method that can transform your consistency, because this one is not just storage. It's a lifestyle hack. If you make ginger paste cubes, you remove friction from healthy cooking. You don't peel ginger every time. You don't chop ginger every time. You don't waste ginger every time. You just pop a cube into the pan. Step: peel ginger, chop into chunks, blend with a tiny splash of water, just enough to move the blades, or a small amount of oil. If you plan to use it mainly for cooking, blend into a smooth paste. Spoon into an ice cube tray or silicone mold, freeze. Solid remove cubes and store in a freezer bag. Air removed, how to use: 1 cube for soup, 1 cube for beans, 1 cube before stir fry, 1/2 cube for a gentle flavor, or a small cube in tea, if you like strong ginger tea. Now, here's the emotional truth. Most people don't fail at healthy eating because they don't care. They fail because healthy eating feels inconvenient. Paste cubes are convenience, and convenience is the bridge between intention and reality. Dr. Lenz, when your meals are built with anti-inflammatory herbs and spices, ginger, garlic, turmeric, herbs, your body often responds with better digestion, more stable energy, and less heavy feeling after meals. Again, not a medical promise, but a common outcome when meals become less processed and more natural. #1 hidden mistake. Let's bring it all together. When ginger is cheap, you don't store it like a fragile ingredient. You store it like a year-long health ally. For the best fresh-like method, freeze ginger in portions. Tray freeze first. Remove air for a refrigerator method with quick access. Ginger slices in a vinegar jar. For the fastest daily cooking habit, ginger paste cubes. And now the moment I promised. The one hidden mistake that ruins ginger storage for most people. Storing ginger while it's still damp, that's the silent killer. A little moisture becomes mold in the fridge, frost damage in the freezer, clumping in your bag, and flavor loss over time. So give ginger the respect of dryness. Dry it fully, then preserve it. Because the real goal isn't just saving money. The real goal is building a kitchen where health is easy. A kitchen where your best ingredients are always ready. A kitchen that supports you even on your busiest days. If this helped you, tap like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, which method are you gonna try first? Freezing, vinegar jar, or paste cubes? And one more question. Do you use ginger mostly for tea, cooking, or smoothies? Your answer will help me create the next video with the perfect ginger routine for your goal.